of AI in the workforce. So artificial intelligence is becoming more prevalent across different industries, and it's automating tasks that were once performed by humans. While this advancement does boost efficiency, it also raises great concern across the globe about what the workforce will look like in our future, specifically job displacement and the widening economic inequality, which this really just brings up the concern and the need for careful and strategic integration. As these AI technologies continue to advance, addressing these ethical concerns becomes very important to prevent potential harms like privacy violations, algorithmic bias, and job loss. According to Liang, responsible AI deployment needs to be centered on human values to build trust and ensure that these technologies deliver societal benefits, particularly in the industries like engineering, construction, and architecture. With the growing adoption of AI um, and other automation technologies, um, there's been a spark of concern about widespread job displacement because these machines are taking over tasks that are usually performed by humans. Howard and Schultz highlight how this shift raises um, very many questions about economic inequality and what the workforce is going to look like in the future yet again. And they urge people to adapt to evolving employment landscapes, so that they're able to face these challenges. Regulatory frameworks like GDPR will outline how organizations need to collect and handle personal data to ensure different privacy and security. Um, these laws are essential for organizations to utilize AI effectively and positively, which is establish standards for data management and protection against breaches. Um, to ensure responsible deployment um, and prevent any misuse, um, comprehensive AI regulations need to be established. YADAV argues that these frameworks should encompass safety standards, um, ethical considerations, and stakeholder accountability, with a focus on safeguarding human rights and fostering public trust in AI technologies. These To combat any algorithmic bias, um, different organizations need to identify any bias and training data and algorithms. Um, there needs to be regular bias assessment on these different training programs, and diverse data sets are really crucial to ensure any fair treatment across all workforces. Governments and organizations need to invest in um, job transition um, initiatives to help workers adapt to this AI driven and newly advanced technological economy. Um, Retraining programs can actually reskill employees for different roles and new roles, which will minimize the economic impacts of job displacement that is caused by automation. Um, International collaboration is something that I think is really essential to establish guidelines. Um, AI applications, specifically for AI applications globally, um, countries around the world should be sharing the best practices and harmonized regulations to ensure that there's an ethical AI usage. Um, and that's all.